Hi, neighbors. I'm Twinkle D.
Which makes me Twinkle Stud.
I don't think so. Not in that hat.
Welcome to the Beekman 1802 Holiday Marathon, 12 Years of Memories. Now, normally, we've been doing this marathon for many, many years, and it's our way of showing what goes on behind the scenes at our little company with our teammates, with our neighbors, with our longtime friends and special guests.
But through the years, the marathon has always been a live 24-hour production. But not this year. This year, we're celebrating 12 years of Beekman 1802 history with a live show every night.
So, grab a cup of eggnog and join us because tonight is Beekman 1802, 12 Years of Christmas, Day 7.
Hi, neighbors.
Hi, neighbors.
See, I think Twinkle D and Twinkle Dumb is like very appropriate.
Twinkle D and Twinkle Stud. It's clear.
Yes, yes, it's very crystal clear. Hey, since this is starting at 6 p.m. Eastern every night, which is typically the time in which a lot of people are watching the news when they're not twinkle twinkling, we thought that we would start this episode with breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
What's breaking?
Look, so this year, just today, Pantone picked their colors of the year, and instead of one color this year, they chose two colors. How random is that?
I don't think it's that random.
And they just happen to be the two colors in the new Beekman logo.
They totally cheated.
They totally cheated.
They cheated and looked at our paper.
They did, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat and make those mugs. Those are going to be the new Beekman mugs.
You're going to make the Pantone mugs and sell them yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
I
but
think
how,
that's
how
fair.
awesome is that? We launched our new logo design, which is the Beekman signature gingham, and then the yellow ray of sunshine running through the gingham last June.
That's right.
And then voila, all of a sudden.
We were not just ahead of the trend, we were ahead of the trend spotters.
Right.
Look at that. I mean, everything. Now, let's make another wish and maybe it'll come true.
I wish that your hat was more erect.
Wow. It's still
there.
family hour,
there.
Brent.
There.
Thank you for switching the topic.
Twinkle, twinkle, deal of the day. And speaking of our colors and our new gingham, today in the Twinkle, Twinkle, deal of the day, you are getting this full set of the new probiotic skincare. You're getting the mini size of the milk drops, and we'll talk about more in depth about what those do, but they're a fantastic serum for the face that you put on before your moisturizers or your oils. You're getting the Dewy Eye Probiotic Eye Serum. You're getting the new clay mask that warms. It's like a warm milk mask. So when you put it on, it gently warms, and that really opens up the pores on your face.
Probably one of my favorite new things we created this year.
Josh uses it every single morning. He is obsessed with it. And then, this is my favorite thing. You guys, we launched these last year. It's our signature beauty tool. It's called the Raindrop because it looks like a drop of rain on a leaf. And we're going to explain to you how to use that. But if you've been eyeing our beauty tool and wanted to learn more about it or to get it in your hand, this is a way to get it because you're getting all four of these pieces. You're getting the Raindrop Beauty Tool, you're getting the Milk Drop, you're getting the Dewy Eye Serum, and you're getting the Clay Warming Mask. All four pieces for $45. That is the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day, and it's only good for 24 hours starting 4 minutes ago when we started.
Let's tell them what we call the mini sets.
Oh, yeah. So if you have been to Ulta or even to our website, you know we have a little kit that has all the different varieties of the minis. And, you know, every beauty company has minis, like the little travel size portions of their product. But when we did our kit, we called our minis the kids. Because baby goats are called kids.
I know, but then we couldn't call it the kid set because then everybody thought it was skincare for kids.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
It's just, it's the cute Beekman way of saying
It's skincare
minis.
for baby goats is what it is.
Yeah. No.
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 Twinkle Stud.
Don't try to be smart.
I'm Twinkle
Dumb.
Stud.
Don't you love? I cannot wait to talk
Just
more
want to
about
say
the
hi to
Raindrop.
Martha.
Are you slurring tonight?
I really am twinkle dumb tonight. To Martha, to Susan, to Kim, to Sue, to Sheila, Heather, Marie, Joan Louise, Cynthia. Cynthia has the raindrops. She says it's so soothing.
Oh, I'm going to explain
Marion,
all about it.
yeah, Marion says, they all, lots of people have the raindrops.
Should I explain the raindrop right now?
Yeah.
Do we have time?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So the raindrop is a beauty tool. Now, as you guys know, I was a physician, and I'm also a germaphobe, and I always hated when I would see people using like a jade roller or a quartz roller or any type of beauty tool like that, because while in theory those type of devices work really well at doing what they're supposed to do in terms of increasing circulation, in terms of relaxing the muscles of the face, in terms of promoting lymphatic drainage, any type of rolling motion over your skin will do that. But quartz and jade, they're porous material. So when you roll them over your face, and then you set them down on your bathroom counter.
Oh, they're collecting germs.
All of the germs get into those little pores on the jade rollers and the quartz rollers. And we all know that we don't sterilize those things every time we use them. Maybe we run them under the water. But if those germs are sitting in those pores of the stone, running water over them is not going to clean it.
But this is 100% glass. This is not plastic or any sort of lucite or anything. This is 100% glass. Completely non-porous.
Completely non-porous.
You can even sterilize it. You can run it through the dishwasher and sterilize it.
Absolutely. And what I love about it is that when you're not using it, it actually is a beautiful piece of art. Like when it's sitting on your bathroom counter, it really looks so gorgeous. Now, here's how to use it.
Okay, but I'm going to tell people why it's amazing.
Okay. I'm going to tell people how to use it. So,
Twinkle Dumb has words to say.
Okay, all right. So if you're using like the milk drops or maybe our 18 plus O2 oil, what you could do is you either drop the oil directly onto your skin through the dropper, or you could even drop it directly onto your raindrop, and then you use the raindrop to massage the oil into your face. You can use it on your creams, whatever product you're using. You use that to massage the oil or the serum or the moisturizer onto your face. And at the same time that you're applying those serums, you're also massaging the face, you're increasing circulation, and that circulation increase is important because it draws in the ingredients better. Wait. What do you want to do with it?
I want to say what's so amazing about it.
Okay.
Okay, this is what's truly amazing about it. Because it's an organic shape and each one is a little bit different.
Like a raindrop.
So it's an organic shape. So that means there's an infinite number of, it's not angles. What are angles? What are curves? It's not
surfaces.
Sine?
They're just infinite surfaces.
Is SIN? Is that a mathematical term?
Yeah, but it has nothing
What's a
to do
round
with this.
angle? Somebody on Facebook tell me
An
what
arc?
Tell me what a round angle is. So anyway, it has an infinite number of curves of all different sizes. So no matter what your face is, you will find the curve for your unique face. So under your eyeball, your cheekbone, your nasolabial folds, there's a curve on here to match every single curve in the face. That's what's fantastic. Sorry to pull out the math on you, Brent.
And then when you want to clean it, you literally only have to wash it underneath the hot water of your faucet because it's non-porous. So that's all you need to cleanse it. But here's the great thing about these as well. If you have one already and you're going to scoop up on this deal and get a second one, keep both of them in your freezer or your refrigerator, and then it turns them icy cold. So then in the morning, you can lay them directly onto your eye area, and it will depuff your eye because glass is such a good conductor of hot and cold. So put them in the refrigerator, lay it on your eyes, and it'll completely depuff the area around your eye. Or if you ever want to warm them gently in the microwave or just run them under really hot water, you can also lay them on points of your body where you have stiff muscle or a little muscle ache, and you get a little heat treatment with it as well. So it really is the perfect beauty tool, and it's patented. You can't get it anywhere else except right here at Beekman 1802.
Brittany says a curvy angle is called a curve.
Brittany,
Andrea
so
says an arc. Denise says a sphere concave.
A sphere concave? Is that an actual thing?
I like that.
I don't think so.
Curvature. An infinite number of curvatures. That's Justin.
Well, I said
He's
arc.
pretty smart. I think curvature is the word we want.
But anyway, I think I'm pretty
Paragon.
smart because
What's a paragon?
I worked with Bobby Sharp, our glass blower, to create this product.
I mean, what do I know? I'm just tweedledum.
All right, so that's the raindrop, and in today's Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day,
Paragons. Somebody else says paragons.
you are is it?
I'm looking that up. I'm
You
going to
get
use
the
that if
raindrop
that's true.
beauty tool. You get the milk drop probiotic serum. You get the dewy eye probiotic eye serum, and you get the warming milk clay mask, which warms up and opens up your pores and sucks out all the gunk, and then you wash it all away.
Hang on, I'm looking up Paragon. Except now I already forgot how to spell it.
Paragon.
An angle of 360 degrees, the space between two lines or planes that intersect, the inclination of one line to another measured in degrees or radian. I'm probably going to go with that because I didn't understand anything I just said.
Well, maybe our star guest today will know. We'll ask her.
She might, because
she is super smart.
we have a super smart guest tonight.
Okay, now our guest tonight, her name is Lucie Fink, and in YouTube circles, she is a mega star, not just one of our regular stars.
No, she is
a mega star. And what she has become famous for...
It's a series on Refinery 29.
Well, there are a couple of series.
Well, a couple of series, but the one that she's super famous for it's called Try Living with Lucie.
Yeah, and on that series, she does one thing for 5 days, so she learns a new thing for 5 days.
So like all those things you've always wondered about, like
I wanna do
fasting
calligraphy.
or intermittent fasting or calligraphy or anything. She's like, she does it for 5 days and reports on the results every day.
And I love
they're
it because
funny.
Yeah, I love it because not only is she funny, but she's actually really, really smart, and she actually does learn the things and talks about what it takes to learn those things. She also does a series where she dares people to do things. So let's see which one she has us to do.
Nobody told me to do that. Nobody told me that was going to happen tonight. I don't like dares.
You don't?
No.
Do you like the truth?
When it comes to truth or dare, I will always take the truth.
Will you?
Yes. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me tonight, Brent.
Oh, here she is.
She's
It's
here.
Lucie.
Hello.
Lucie!
Now, Lucie, I must say, not only are you a mega star on YouTube, you have a megawatt smile.
I
mean,
know, such a pretty smile.
This is a true
You two are
megawatt
so
smile.
fun. I'm just like sitting here staring, watching this performance. You two are so fun. Thank you for all the sweet compliments. Thank you for complimenting my smile. I actually have a chipped tooth at the moment, so
You
I'm
do?
so grateful.
Well, you can't
my
even
front-
notice.
It's like more, I guess, from the side. It's a little bit like concave action happening here.
So,
But
No.
so was that the
I
last
took
thing
down
you
a
wanted
water
to
bottle.
happen?
It's so bright we couldn't even see it.
The
Lucie.
last thing you wanted to happen was somebody to point it out. So there we go.
Now, Lucie, before we get into all the things that have made you famous, I just want to ask people, because I know a lot of people out there who are like, well, how do you originally come up with an idea that makes you successful on YouTube? Like, did you just start making videos and then you landed on the idea? Or did you say, I'm going to make YouTube a business and I'm going to figure out the thing that is going to be great? Like, what was your process?
Yeah, this is a great question. I was very lucky in that my first foray into YouTube was actually in partnership with Refinery 29. So I was hired as a full-time employee, and my job title was video producer and on-camera host. So I was given the opportunity to come into Refinery 29 and pitch them a handful of YouTube series ideas. I pitched them probably 5 or 6, and the head of programming at the time chose the 5-day challenge format, Try Living with Lucie. It wasn't called that yet at the time, but we had a working title of, 5 days of, and every single episode, I just tried something new for 5 days at a time. And honestly, I think the reason that this series was successful, there's a whole lot of back-end analytics that go into what makes a successful YouTube show. But I mean, number one is finding a topic that a large group of people find interesting. So while a lot of people do go down the niche route, I felt like it was a better idea to, instead of having a niche category that I work in, what if my category is just trying things? So then I don't have a niche and I can try
Brilliant.
everything I want.
It was brilliant.
And the next element of YouTube success is consistency on the channel. So I had a video every single Friday on Refinery's YouTube channel for about 4 years in a row. And, we only missed 1 or 2 Fridays here and there when we were running behind or needed to catch up on edits. But I worked really hard to make sure we had videos coming out every week. And now that I work on my own channel, I've since parted ways with Refinery and have been building my own brand, and I stick to that every Friday video rule for myself.
I know.
That's great. You have to be disciplined.
I know. Yeah, people always think that it must be so fun. You just, whenever you want to make a video, you make a video, you have play around. And this is a business, and it's just the same as making a show ever was in Hollywood. I mean, it's you have to be consistent. It has to be good content every time.
That's right. And hearing Lucie talk about what it takes to have to be broad appeal.
Right.
Lucie, I don't think our Twinkle Twinkle show is going to be a YouTube.
YouTube
mega
I don't
hit.
think this is going to make it, but we're doing it 12 nights in a row.
We're too niche.
So
We're too
mean-
niche.
People are interested in someone who's interested in fashion will be here for your jackets. Someone who's interested in skincare will be here for the Beekman 1802 products. So, it's wider than you think.
Well,
So-
I watched so many of your videos today, preparing
we
for our
have-
interview today. It was so
Do
great.
we have some videos to
Oh yeah,
Can-
actually, yeah.
can we
Let's
play
play some
some?
of Lucie's videos so everybody can see how great she is.
Tried a week of cold showers, a week of sleeping on the floor, a week of eating fermented foods for better gut health, and so much more. And if you followed my videos recently, you'll know that I've been experiencing some adult acne issues as of late. So I wanted to take matters into my own hands and see what works. Hey guys, I'm Lucie Fink, and this week is 5 days of total skincare. After all, skin is the largest organ on our body, and we always hear people saying, take care of your skin while you're young. So I gotta take care of my skin while I'm young. My first step into becoming a skincare guru is to drink tons of water and to eliminate all makeup for the next 5 days. So this week, I'm gonna give you full liberty to send me out on 5 assignments for 5 crazy beauty experiments.
Well, today is Monday, so day number 1, and I am sending you for a bird poop facial.
Bird poop? The geisha facial, or the bird poop facial, is a Japanese treatment that, for lack of a better term, smears bird on your face.
I'm going to apply Nightingale droppings with rice bran. It's a powder, and I'm going to add a little bit of water, make it like a paste.
I understand how at first glance that can be kind of alarming, but these bird droppings are sanitized beforehand using ultraviolet light, and they're actually taken from a rare breed of bird that eat only seeds and berries, so it's entirely vegan poop. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So, what am I doing here? Well, I decided to stick my face in a bowl of ice water every single morning for a week. Why? I read a Healthline article from last year that says applying ice to your face can eliminate puffiness, especially around the eyes, reduce oiliness, ease acne, soothe sunburn, reduce swelling and inflammation, reduce signs of aging such as wrinkles, and boost the skin's healthy glow.
Note, these claims are only supported by anecdotal evidence. There is no definitive clinical research indicating that ice facials can address these conditions.
But you know me, I like experimenting on myself and seeing what the results are for me and my body.
Oh, you're so, I don't want to say cute, you're just so personable on camera. Were you always like just good on camera?
I was. I really always loved making video content. I used to like take a camera, the big camcorders, and set them up in my bathroom and record little commercials of myself teaching my parents how to brush their teeth properly. Or I remember one in the kitchen specifically teaching people how to make the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I always did like that. But I also did have the other side of me that was interested in, as you were talking about, the sciences and the medical industry. And I went to Johns Hopkins University initially down the pre-med route. I thought I wanted to be a neurosurgeon or a dermatologist, and I really started studying the medical sciences, and then pretty quickly after my freshman year decided that I wanted to make video content instead. So I probably made the biggest 180 anyone has ever made, going from being neuroscience to YouTuber.
Well, I don't know about this 180, Lucie, because I am a doctor, and here I am sitting here with this hat on.
Yeah.
So I think that is even, that might be a bigger one.
As my mother always said, you met a doctor and married a goat farmer.
Yeah.
I don't know where that went wrong.
All right, now I know
Lucy.
Lucie.
Both, it's nice to be able to cover the whole span.
And wear a sequin jacket. Now I know Lucie wants us to try the ice facial.
Okay, now give us some background on this. Like, first of all, why would someone do an ice facial?
Okay, so as you saw in that Healthline article, I did a whole bunch of research. I tried to find if there was anything really scientifically proven, and as you can see in the disclaimer, this is all anecdotal evidence. There's really no scientific studies done on people submerging their face in ice. That being said, I personally have used ice cubes multiple times in my life, just like rubbing an ice cube on my face. When you were talking about using the raindrop, the glass massager as an ice cube almost and putting in the freezer, that sounds amazing because I've used ice cubes just straight on acne, on blemishes, and even just around my eyes in the morning. I feel like it wakes me up and makes me feel brighter and more refreshed, even if it's maybe scientifically not having a long-term effect. And then the Healthline article listed all those benefits and also mentioned a number of celebrities that do this regularly in a whole bunch of different forms. Some of them even do it with milk, which maybe we could stick our
we
face
could do
in
that.
goat
Ice milk,
one
of
day.
course.
You
That
know
sounds
who-
like Beekman.
You know who famously did that was Joan Crawford.
Well, I know. I was getting ready to say, you know, Lucie, we were gay way before you were born, which means that by the age of 10, we had already watched Mommy Dearest many, many times.
And Joan Crawford did it every day, and it seemed to put her in a wonderful mood. I mean, she was just.
But she wasn't puffy.
She wasn't puffy.
She was never puffy. All
I
right,
think
now.
the most alarming moment of the ice facial is when you pull your face out because, well,
Okay, let's see.
I take that back. It's being in the ice because you can't breathe and it's really cold. And I don't know about you, but I have like a reflex where I just want to swallow when I'm cold, and so I'm like swallowing, but my mouth is closed. It's very strange.
Did you
can hear
ever-
her gulping the whole video?
Did you ever try it with vodka? I'm just wondering. It just
She's
seems...
not old enough to drink.
You would burn your eyeballs out.
Well, we have done the polar bear plunge before into the icy Lake George on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was awful. But what you said is it's worse on the way out than it is when
Yes.
you're actually in there. All right, so tell us what we're going to do
What
here.
do we have to do?
Okay, so do you have a timer, maybe a phone or something?
Well, you can
nearby?
count, and we can hear you.
Oh, yeah,
if you
count one alligator, two alligator.
Okay, I'll count one alligator. And what do you want to do? 15, 20
Oh,
seconds?
15.
Okay.
If that was a choice, 15.
Here's all right, so 20 minutes. No, okay. We're gonna take a deep breath.
Okay.
But first take a few deep breaths just to calm yourselves.
And I'm assuming no glasses. Okay.
Yes, glasses off, and you know, a hat can stay on, although it might fall off.
Oh,
depending
yeah,
on
let's
how
not mess
big-
up the twinkle hats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so once you've, just take a few deep breaths while I'm talking and relax and unwind. And what you're gonna do is take one deep breath in and hold it at the top, and then slowly tilt your face into the bowl. You're gonna feel the bowl like around your ear region, and I think you want to keep your ears out, but really try to get as much of your face in there as possible. You might have to like wiggle around and maneuver. You'll feel the ice shifting under you. And I will count to 15. And
Okay,
when you
count
pull
fast,
out,
Lucie.
We'll talk. If you really need support, give me a little.
All right, here we go.
Ready and go. 1 alligator, 2 alligators, 3 alligators, 4 alligators, 5 alligators, 6 and 7 and 8 alligators, 9, 10, 11 alligators, 12 alligators, 13 alligators, 14 alligator, and
Oh,
Take it, stop! Ow, it hurts more. Owie, owie.
okay, now,
oh wow, we got a dog coming to sniff.
well, we thought that was part of it.
Oh my
Well,
God.
how do we look? Do we look like instantly younger?
Do we look like Joan Crawford?
I think I do. Look, I'm definitely depuffed.
Oh my God, I totally sucked up my nose. You're so right.
It's
I have to-
hard because you have to not breathe, but you also just feel the need. You're blowing bubbles. It's all very strange.
I know.
Well, okay, well, I will tell people what the experience was like. When you first go in, it's actually not that bad, but by the time you get to like second 8, it actually starts to become kind of uncomfortable. But stick with it because honestly, my skin really does feel really great right now. And as Lucie said, there's not really any clear-cut science behind it, but theoretically, what you're doing is you're causing all of your capillaries to constrict, and so that's going to help depuff the areas of your face. So if you maybe been pulling an all-nighter, you didn't get a good night's sleep, or maybe you partied too hard and you're kind of puffy, this would be a really great thing to do for an instant depuffing.
Okay, I'm going to tell people what it's like.
tell
It's
people
like
what it's
nothing you would ever want to do yourself.
It's not true.
That's basically it.
Would you want to do this?
I think I just gave
Or-
myself pneumonia in like 15 seconds.
No. Would you want to do this, or would you want to do a bird poop facial?
Is the bird poop warm?
What about you guys, neighbors? Would you rather do an ice facial, or a
I'm
bird
back.
poop facial, or a goat poop facial? Lucie, do you
I'm
know
back.
we do goat poop facials? You just eat a lot of goat poop.
She might not know what goat poop is.
We make a chocolate confection called goat poop.
And you're asking if I would rather the goat poop or the bird poop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I need to do a little sample test of the goat poop because the bird poop, as I mentioned in that video, it really tastes like
Chocolate.
it doesn't taste it. It smells
Tastes like chicken.
cereal, and it
Oh.
smells like bran cereal. So because
wow.
of that, it was not too gross.
Well, those birds eat a lot of fiber.
I would need to know the goat diet first.
Well, it is all vegan. It's
Caramel.
grass.
Caramel.
You know, Under
Butterscotch pretzel.
Under loves them. We call their
Don't
unders.
talk about that.
Their unders
That's
M&Ms.
something different.
It's true.
So what was your final takeaway with the ice? I got
Actually-
kicked out of the Skype for a second, so I missed it.
Yeah, no, I actually think it makes your face feel really
It is.
good.
It is super refreshing.
And your face does feel tighter. Now, we'll see at the end of the show if it's like an instant thing. Like maybe you want to do one right before you take your selfie, you know, or right before you do your video. I don't know how long that affects us, but we'll let you know at the end of the hour.
But it
how the
does make
results
me
were.
understand Joan Crawford a lot better.
Yeah, you do feel tight. You
I
do
can
feel
see.
tight.
I can
And
see why
next
she
step
started
is
her days.
definitely an ice goat milk facial. So I'm down for that.
I am. Or right now, until we get that, we'll use our milk drop serum, and then we'll use our raindrop.
I've
Well,
got
you-
all my goodies handy.
Yeah, we'll have to send you a raindrop.
I have one. I have.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, so instead of your ice cube, now you just put this in the freezer, and you won't have to worry about the melting.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try that. As you were saying that it fits the contours of every area, I was rolling it around and testing it, and it's true. It fits every little crevice.
There's
know.
like an infinite number of paragons.
Paragons. Oh, we're supposed to quiz Lucie if she knew that.
That's a new word
She
we
does.
learned.
She's smart.
It means curve.
I heard you chatting. I don't know the answer.
Well, Lucie, thank you so much
And
for being here with us
you're
tonight.
coming up to the farm this spring as soon as this whole COVID thing's over?
As
Okay.
soon as COVID's gone, I'm coming. I'm gonna play with the goats, and I would love to try being a goat farmer for a day. So we'll see if I
Oh,
can
yeah.
add that to my tool belt.
Will you do anything that we dare you to do while you're here?
100%.
Okay, neighbors, be on the lookout for that sometime post-COVID. Lucie on the farm.
Thank
See
you.
you
Bye,
then.
Lucie.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
Lucie.
having me.
Thanks for coming
Merry
on.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
She just naturally twinkles.
Oh my gosh, she is so super shiny, bright person.
Let's put our
I like
hats
her.
back on. Now that we've got super smooth skin.
You want me to put my hat back on?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to say hi to Denise. We might have a little extra time tonight, so if people have any questions they want us to answer live,
Oh, well, while we're waiting, let's go through the deal of the day. Twinkle, twinkle, deal of the day again.
okay.
Okay, so the
Christina,
twinkle-
bring me my raindrop. I like that. That's a Mommy Dearest quote.
So as you guys know, we launched an entire new line of skincare with Ulta this year, which is our probiotic skincare. And you know, this whole episode, you know, every night of the 12 years of Christmas, we're celebrating kind of a new milestone in Beekman business. And you know, I think all those new neighbors, it might be good for you to understand like the development of Beekman as a beauty company, because when we first started, we never dreamed that we would be, you know, this famous beauty company. We started making the goat milk soap because Farmer John had brought us goats. We had goat milk, and we could make soap with it. So we started making the soap, and then people started using it. And then, you know, someone emailed us and said, "Oh my goodness, this soap really helped my rosacea." And then, you know, they gave it to somebody else, and that neighbor said, "Oh my goodness, that soap helped my eczema, or that helped my psoriasis." And so it really started helping people's skin. We noticed it in the winter because the winters here are very, very harsh. And we noticed the difference in our skin that first winter. So then I really started looking at what were the benefits of goat milk that could possibly help in these skin conditions. Of course, we knew that goat milk had been used for thousands of years for people, you know, who had sensitive skin or who had skin issues. You know, Cleopatra used to bathe in it, as we always said, because it's so moisturizing. And the very first discovery was an easy one to make. Goat milk has the same pH as human skin, and understanding the pH of something is like one of the first science lessons they teach you in school. So we understood that goat milk had the same pH as human skin, so it didn't strip the pH. Well, obviously that helps some conditions, and it certainly helps with moisturizing. And then we learned when we were making the lotions that goat milk had the same oligosaccharide structure as human milk. Has everyone seen this flashing?
No, I think that's just the feedback. It's
I
very
thought
cool.
that was our twinkling. I thought we were twinkling
It's like,
too much.
you know what? It totally looks like we're in a Pet Shop Boys video. It looks like we are the Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah, you guys can't see this, but on our end,
Tonight
our
is full
monitor
of
is
80s
flashing.
references for everybody.
Our monitor is twinkling. But anyway, so then we discovered that goat milk had the same oligosaccharide structure as human milk, and that's why babies can tolerate goat milk better than any other type of milk because it's so similar to human milk. And that's really what helps your skin drink it in, because we're always like, well, why doesn't it feel greasy on the skin? It's because of that oligosaccharide structure. Well then, when we started making our better aging formulas and using the peptides and letting the goat milk drink in all of those nutrients, you know, people said, it doesn't sit on my face. I really feel like the active ingredients are getting to where it needs to be. And that was true, but then the most powerful discovery happened 3 years ago when I was at a scientific conference. I still go to a lot of medical conferences, and people were talking about the microbiome of the skin. Now, a lot of us know about gut health and the gut microbiome thanks to Jamie Lee Curtis and Activia. Remember? Do you remember like 15 years ago when Jamie Lee Curtis first started talking about
Well, that's, okay, so
the gut
that's,
microbiome?
I mean, just to distill it all into one thing, that's the basic thing. It's the microbiome of your face, what the probiotic in the ingredients in the skincare is the same as the yogurt for your gut. That's what it is.
Well, not exactly.
Well, don't go into so much scientific detail.
What exactly it is that there is, just like in your gut, there is
Wait,
a
they're all seeing the flashing. Look at this, is cool. This is like like a stop.
Oh, they are seeing the
It's
flashing
like a
on
stop
their
motion
screens.
video.
Oh, no, it's a twinkle,
Oh my
twinkle.
God, can we get some club music going?
It is a twinkle,
I
twinkle.
want. Do we have
It's like Night at the Roxbury.
Do we have a Beekman disco mix that we could be doing?
Don't try to interrupt my science lesson.
Oh,
Oh, our sequins are attached.
Oops.
Hey, everybody,
guys.
we're pausing for a second to reboot the feed. We'll be right back. You keep twinkling. It'll be just like 30 seconds. We'll twinkle back.
I'm
when
gonna
we
start
come back.
dancing.
You know what I think happened? I think Facebook could not handle how much we were all twinkling. They're like, there's too much twinkle going on. Service interruption.
This was like those old school, we're having technical difficulties. That's what it looked like too. It was like the color bars. We had old school technical difficulties.
Because we're old school.
This is the
We are old
1980s
school.
night.
But anyway, as I was saying, very briefly, I'll wrap up the science
Oh my
lesson.
gosh, you should have just kept going while we were down.
There is a natural microbiome of the face. You know, all of these good bacteria and viruses and yeasts and everything. And what science is learning now is that every skin issue that we ever thought we had on our face, whether we had our skin was too dry, whether we thought our skin was too oily, whether we had rosacea, whether we had breakouts, all of those skin conditions are caused by disruption of this ecosystem of microbiomes on your face. And so what the new probiotic system does is it uses the goat milk to nourish all of the natural microbiome on your face so that they are optimized. Because the microbiome on your face, when it's really healthy, it responds to all of the environmental factors that you're exposed to every day, whether it's the sun, whether it's cold temperature, whether it's hot temperature, whether it's humidity. The microbes are responding in real time to adapt your skin to what's being, all the insults being hurled at it. And when your microbiome is healthy and fed with all those nutrients of the goat milk, your skin becomes healthier and more resilient.
Okay,
and
so
that really is the foundation of all of the probiotic system.
Isn't that just what I said? I said yogurt for your gut.
No, you said the
goat
probiotic
milk for your
ingredient-
face.
No.
Yogurt for your gut, goat milk. I
No.
could have saved it. I could have
No.
see. You know what happened? All that twinkling was happening because nobody could understand you. That was the mass not understanding.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
Visual representation
I
of
want
that.
all of you to mark your calendars for January 1st, because on January 1st, I'm going to do another prolonged Bloom session where I do a live Q&A on Facebook and answer all of your questions about all of your new skincare treatments. So if you're scooping up the Twinkle Twinkle Deal of the Day that has the warming clay mask, that has the probiotic eye serum, that has the milk drop facial serum, and the raindrop. If you're scooping this up and you want to wait until January 1st and then start your whole new year with a whole new routine and a whole new regimen and a whole fresh microbiome, we're going to do that January 1st. It's going to be our bloom session.
I think I'm out of town.
Well, you just confuse everybody by your whatever.
No, yogurt for your gut,
Your
goat milk for your
entertainment.
face.
Josh will come in at the end of the
That's
session for the
basically what it
entertainment
is.
portion.
Actually, you know what that twinkling was on the screen?
Too much twinkle.
That's what it felt like when you put your face in ice. That's exactly, your entire life flashes before your eyes. That's exactly what that was.
So you guys decide whether you want to do. Oh, here's the twinkle twinkle of the day.
Donna says you explain probiotics very well.
Thank you. It's yogurt for your face. Then this is Josh's favorite product is the warming clay mask.
It is.
When you put it on, it has a gentle exfoliation factor to it when you're rubbing it on.
Okay, let me explain scientifically how this works. So it's a warming milk mud mask, and you put it on your face. And when you put it on your face, there are thousands of millions of billions of little probiotics. And what they do is they each have 2 little sticks.
And they go.
And they rub them together like this. And it heats up on your face. And that opens your pores, and then the little probiotics go in with those sticks, and they start cleaning out the pores. And then you stick your face in ice, and the probiotics die. They scream a bit, and then they die. That's how that product works. If that was too scientific for people, sorry, but sometimes you got to go into details. So that's how the warming milk mask works. Would you like me to explain anything else?
And then after you use the warming milk mask, you're going to feel like a little kind of tingle sensation on your face.
It warms up on your face. I have no idea why it works. I don't want to know.
Well, it has capsaicin. We have a little capsaicin in it, which is what warms the milk. That's the ingredient from pepper. And it warms the face. It opens up the pores.
But it feels amazing. And it actually leaves your skin so smooth because it does. So it does open up your pore. It opens up your pores. And then when you rinse it off.
Well, let me tell you what feels amazing. So put your mask on. Leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. You'll feel the maximum warmth. You start feeling the warmth after
you know what
a
it is?
minute too.
So Yvette says how different it is from the little black mask. So this has the warming element to it. The little black mask is...
It's clay and milk.
I'm going to say it has the little black mask has a little more moisture. It's a little creamier. So that has a little more moisturizing property, where this has a little more cleansing property. It's a little it's a little thicker.
The little black mask is more hydrating than this mask. This is about a deep cleansing and exfoliating mask. And what I was going to say is leave this on for about 5 to 10 minutes, however long you take. While you're doing that, pop your raindrop into the freezer so your skin warms up from the warm mask. You wash it off. Then you drop your milk drops on, your milk drop serum, and then you roll the cold stone over your face and rub in all of that serum. Amazing. You're going to look like Lucie.
Okay.
You're going to look just like Lucie.
You know what time it is.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi. It's already time for Hi Neighbor?
It's time for Hi Neighbor.
This hour is flashing. It's twinkling by.
Okay, so here we're going to call. And
okay, so let's tell people.
As soon as they answer, we're going to dip the phone in the ice water.
Yeah.
And see if they scream.
Okay, so for people who are joining us for the first time, every show we have a segment called Hi Neighbor. And if you want to participate in the Hi Neighbor trivia game, you can send your name and telephone number to customerservice@beekman1802.com. Here's the thing. It's a trivia question, and the trivia is based on the prior night's show.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, I got it. So if you want to participate, you have to make sure that you either watch the live show or all the shows are archived on Facebook. So if you're not home right at 6 o'clock, you can watch the repeat sometime overnight. But the trivia question always comes from the prior night's show. All right, so who's going to be
we're calling Tanya J.
Hey, this is Tanya. Leave me a message.
Oh, Tanya.
At the tone.
Tanya missed her opportunity.
She probably left while you were talking about probiotics.
Well, maybe she fell asleep.
Oh, why is it ringing?
Is she calling back? She had us on caller ID.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know how to do it.
Maybe this works. Hello?
I am sorry, but that's not a valid extension. Please try again.
Wow, who's that? Whose sexy voice was that? Is that
That's me after I do the ice facial.
Okay, now we're trying Kathy
This is
P.
Kathy P.
Hello?
Hi, neighbor.
Hello?
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. How are you?
Good, you're on with Twinkle D and Twinkle Dumb.
Twinkle stud.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, now where are you at?
Actually, I live in Long Island, but we have, right now I'm in South New Berlin, not too far from you.
Oh, great,
cool.
great.
Now, to win tonight's prize, you have to stick your head in ice water for 1.5 minutes.
Go.
Maybe later.
All right, now,
I
were
can
you...
just go outside in the snow.
I know, right?
Oh,
It's
we only got
freezing
adjusted
outside. It's
today.
so cold.
Yeah. Okay, were you watching last night's show?
No, I wasn't.
Well, then you're not going to be able to answer the question.
Well, maybe. What was the question? Maybe she can...
She won't get it.
Maybe.
I can, okay, I'll ask it and see if maybe you can get it right just by, I don't know. Maybe, oh, you know what, are you on Facebook right now too? What?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe one of the other neighbors on Facebook will give you the answer.
Yeah,
so,
maybe you can stall long enough. Okay,
Okay,
do
I'm
the
going to
question.
ask it.
Do the question.
Okay.
If you don't get it right, then we have to go to the next caller, okay?
That's okay.
Okay, last night's star guest was pioneer woman Ree Drummond. She revealed in her memoir that in her bathroom, she has 16 bottles of what? Are neighbors helping you out? Look through the Facebook comments.
See, there's a delay.
I'm looking.
So
Neighbors.
just stall. Stall, Kathy, stall.
The neighbors are like, I'm not helping her out. I want to win. I want them to call me.
Oh my
There's
God.
a delay.
I know, it's
All right,
a delay.
well, do you want to make a guess?
Is Andre going to sing today?
Oh, yes.
Don't try to stall now. She's trying to stall.
Good.
Lotion? Body lotion?
Lotion! You got it. Ree loves lotion. She has our lotion in her bathroom. She has our lotions actually in her hotel bathrooms, in the hotel she owns there. But
So-
you got it right. Now, did you guess that right, or did a neighbor help you out?
No, I did get that right. I was
Oh.
thinking, because I've been watching Ree Drummond on the cooking channels.
Good
on the
for
cooking
you.
competitions.
Oh, good for you.
Well, and a lot of neighbors did jump in to help, so thank you.
Because that's what neighbors do.
Eric
Yes,
said-
thank you, neighbors.
Eric
Thank
said
you.
16 bottles of gin. So,
No, that was you.
That's-
That
yeah,
was
that's
you
my
in your
bathroom.
Okay, so Kathy, you know what you won?
Yes.
You
No.
won today's Twinkle Twinkle deal. So
Oh,
you get the warming, mask, you get the dewy eye serum, you get the milk drop probiotic serum, and you get the raindrop beauty tool.
Oh, thank you so much. And I was going to make a trip to the Mercantile anyway this weekend because I wanted the raindrop.
Oh, well now, okay, well since we saved you the money of buying the raindrop, you know what's missing from this kit that you need to complete it is the Bloom Cream.
Cream.
So-
Oh, okay.
Bloom Cream. So when you come to the Mercantile, just pick up the Bloom Cream
Yes.
to go with all that.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys made my day.
Oh, well you keep twinkle twinkling
Thank
now,
you,
okay?
Kathy.
Yes, you too.
Well,
Merry
we will.
Christmas.
You don't have to worry about that.
Yes. I enjoy watching you guys every night.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for being part of our day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Now, see, isn't that nice? Oh, you know, neighbors will always help out. You know, last night we were, was it last night or the night before when we were talking about the bounty box and how neighbors wanted...
Oh, I know, that neighbor's house, yeah.
Yeah, and so after we told that story, we got off of air and there were already dozens of emails to customer service saying that they wanted to be a secret Santa for another Beekman neighbor who was having a rough go of it this holiday season. Wasn't that nice?
It was
But that's
super
how
nice.
Beekman neighbors.
That's how Beekman neighbors are. Chadwick asked if we would ever use CBD in our products. Actually, we have a CBD line.
products.
Here's the thing: when you get, so you can go to beekman1802.com and get the CBD, or you can get the CBD products there, but you actually have to go to a different site because there's crazy, silly banking rules about CBD and shipping
You
rules.
can still see the
There's
products
still
on our website.
Yeah, there's 6 states in America that you can't ship CBD products to across
That's
state
right.
lines. It's crazy because
But
there's
we-
nothing.
We do
in
a
it.
CBD body cream in pure, so our pure body cream, but with CBD added. We do the milk drops with CBD added. We do a stick of butter with CBD added. We do a triple milk facial bar with CBD added. If you want to check out the CBD line, and directly, you can go to calm, CALM, .beekman1802.com. But I don't want anybody to buy any of it.
Why?
Because in 2 nights or tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day is CBD.
Oh, now you leaked it.
I did. I did.
Jan Hiller says at least 150 neighbors online got the answer right, and they're going to send us all their addresses.
Oh, great. Great.
Hi, Corey. Hi, Tina. Hi, Rebecca. Erin, Lisa.
You know what? One other thing I wanted to say.
Brent wants to know when our birthdays are. Mine is August 28th.
Brent
When's yours?
does?
When's yours, Brent?
Mine is May 10th. I'm a Taurus, and he's a Virgo.
And I'm a Virgo.
Which is very apropos because, you know, everything this holiday season is about twinkle, twinkle. And when you come into the mercantile, a lot of people don't realize this because there's so many other beautiful things going on in the mercantile. But when you look up, our team has actually put all of the constellations all over the ceiling. And as you walk through the mercantile, you can actually try to find your star sign in the ceiling of the mercantile.
Andrea says your hat makes you look like Elf on a Shelf.
You know what we should
Everybody
do?
over there agrees.
I was just thinking about this. Instead of Elf on a Shelf, we should do Goat on a Boat next Christmas.
You want to start that trend?
Goat on a boat.
Okay.
I think it comes with your can of goat poop.
But then,
right?
Not everybody has a boat.
But our goat does.
Everybody has a shelf. Not everyone has a boat.
No, you would have the boat with the goat already in it.
Yeah, but then it would be goat on a boat on a shelf. Or goat on a boat on a
No,
table.
because you could do it on the floor. You can't say elf on the floor. Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't rhyme.
Goat in a boat on a floor.
No. Guys, wouldn't you like goat in a boat with your tin of goat poop? I think that would be a #1 top bestseller.
I think we haven't thought this through all the way yet.
Okay, so I just wanted to tell you, no matter whether you're buying the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day, whether you're buying the CB deal tomorrow, whether you bought the Mortgage Lifter deal yesterday, every package that Beekman 1802 sends out this holiday season comes with this little kit included. All of this comes in a little bag that goes into every package for free because we wanted to do a little extra Twinkle Twinkle this year. So when you get your little packet in all of your packages when you order Beekman, you get this sheet of stickers, and it has all the little star stickers, so you can, the Twinkle Twinkle, so you can decorate your package. It has the to and from stickers, so you can write to and from and then peel those off and stick them on your package. It comes with the little Beekman story card, which has the artwork from Brian Morris, the Twinkle Twinkle Little Farm, and it has the story of Beekman 1802 on there. And then it comes with gingham ribbon, so you can wrap up your gifts. And then, this is even the most fun, I think, though it has annoyed some people.
No, I love this too. It comes with wristbands, so you can get back in the club after you leave.
Or after you get your vaccine. You can put on your Twinkle Twinkle wristband.
That's what it is.
Okay, so it comes with these two sheets, and you tear off these strips from the sheets, and then on the back of the sticker sheet, after you peel off your stickers, it has the instructions for how to make, see on the back of the sticker sheet?
Let's make one, Brent.
Is the Origami Stars. Josh, it will take you literally the rest of the show to do this.
No, I'm not going to do it.
This is what you form, these little twinkle 3D origami stars, and people are cursing us right now because they really are, you know, challenging to fold. But here's what I'm telling people, is that origami, which is a traditional Japanese craft, and you know everything in Japan is a form of meditation. You know, whether it's bonsai, whether it's whatever, they meditate while they're doing it. And so Ikebana, origami is a form of meditation. So you're looking at your instructions and you're meditating as you're learning how to fold the star. And this is what you're going to end up with, these little stars, which you can then attach to your package. Every single box that goes out from Josh.
Like that?
Oh, you know what? No, that's a comet.
Yes,
It's a shooting star.
It's a shooting star.
It's a shooting star.
That's what I did.
So see, if you can't get the perfect
That's
star.
right, on purpose, I did that.
Just tape it like this, and you say, no, that's my Beekman shooting star.
Hold up the real one, because it can be done.
It can be done. I think I had others. Oh, here's a yellow one. It might be better to see. It can be done, but you have to follow the instructions, and then you just tape those or glue them onto your package. But you get all of this in your package. The gingham ribbon.
Maxine says it is easy. Just read the directions.
Okay, but look at this. Does anyone remember the breaking news from the beginning of the hour?
What are the two hot colors for 2021?
What did Pantone choose as the colors of the year? Yellow and gray. Yellow and gray. We were way, way ahead of Pantone.
Pantone, you're saying it like the Italian baked good. It's just Pantone.
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 Yeah, Pantone.
Pantone.
I'm saying it correctly.
You're saying Pantone. Like it's that Italian bread with the raisins in it that goes on clearance after Christmas.
Maybe my hat's on too tight.
Something's loose.
Do we have a Team Beekman memory? Should we go to Team Beekman memory?
Annette broke her leg and she put a Hi Neighbor sticker on the seat of her walker.
Oh, now you got to put some Twinkle Twinkle on there.
Yeah, she can put, some little sparkles.
All right, let's go to our Team Beekman memory.
Carrie says her star looked like
Hi,
mine.
my name is Amy, also known as the Deal Tree. I am an e-commerce analyst at Beekman 1802, and I've been here a little over a year. And I think one of my favorite memories at Beekman has to be my first interview. I was a recent college graduate, and I was like so nervous, and coming into this office space, it was just this gorgeous open plan layout. And everybody was so friendly and welcoming, and it really felt like a really special company. And being the Deal Tree was such a special moment for me because it was like one of my first big exposures to Beekman. And just everything they stand for, making neighbors smile, and just watching my team have a blast during holiday marathon, and just being part of that fun has to be a favorite memory. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Oh, I'm so glad
I
Amy
love
did it because
Amy.
this is funny about Amy. So she was a college graduate from NYU, I believe was where she went to school. And outside of her interview, she was very, very quiet.
I probably heard her say three words for like the first 6 months she was there.
Yeah.
Literally, we'd get emails from her every once in a while.
Yeah, but never
asking
heard her
about things.
talk, which is
Never
okay
heard her
because,
talk. And then last year, walked into the marathon, and
do you guys remember this? She was the Deal Tree. So instead of Twinkle Twinkle Deal of the Day, we had Deal Tree come out every hour, and she would do this little
like
dance.
dance around. She would like break dance. She would do this thing. She'd do something different every time.
And we're like, who is this?
And we're like, who? I honestly didn't know it was Amy. I was like, I think that's Amy. But it was an entirely different personality. She was like, she was in drag.
And here's
she was
the
in
thing.
Deal Tree drag.
Deal Tree drag. Twinkle 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 drag.
Yeah.
And here's what's great is that then she never reverted back to that quiet person that she was before Deal Tree. Like, you guys were so encouraging, and you gave her so many positive comments and so much love about being the Deal Tree. She never went back to that person. Now you see her.
Yeah, it's really awkward because she wears that tree
every day.
Every day.
She wears it to the office every day. She sprays some Snow Forest scent on so she doesn't smell. But she wears that costume.
I mean, really, we're going to have to go to HR at some point.
Yeah.
But she is wonderful and lovely.
Yeah, we love that. But I do love that story and her example, because sometimes you only need to give somebody that little bit of affirmation. You need to give them that little ray of sunshine. You need to give them that little bit of twinkle twinkle, and it will completely bring them out of their shell. It will completely change their entire trajectory. So think about that this holiday season. You know, we're saying twinkle twinkle all holiday because we knew that at the end of 2020 we could all use a little extra twinkle twinkle. But think about that, how you can be that little extra twinkle twinkle in someone's life. Maybe it's attaching a shooting star to someone's package. Maybe it's giving them the twinkle twinkle deal of the day because it's such a good deal. But think about what that thing is that you can do to make someone's day twinkle twinkle.
What can somebody say to put you back into your shell? Is there anything?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's possible.
No, you've escaped. You're
That's
out.
possible. I am out.
Brittany says she tried the
Pantone
cake, and she said surprisingly it wasn't that bad. Let me tell you, Brittany, if it wasn't that bad, it wouldn't be on clearance every December 26th of every year.
But do you know though, in the our last cookbook, A Seat at the Table, Rosemary Trapani gave us a great way to use those. So if you go to the grocery store like January 2nd, and all of that is on sale, you know, those little boxes of the Pantone are on sale. Is it Pantone or Pantone?
I think it's Pantone.
That's right, it's Pantone. You see all those boxes of Pantone on sale. Buy it, because it freezes really, really well, and you can make French toast with it. But Rosemary had this beautiful idea to make a bomb with it. So what you do is you take a bowl just like this, and then you take your bread, you slice it up into slices, soak it in like Grand Marnier or bourbon, whatever liqueur you like. You press it into the sides of the bowl. You know, just press the bread into the sides of the bowl. And then on the interior, you fill it with Bavarian cream, and then you put the other remaining slices on the top and really pack them in tight. You flip the bowl over, and then you have this beautiful balm.
Yeah, it's like what the British would call a summer pudding.
A summer
Yeah,
pudding.
where you would do berries and all that. But you could also do that with melted ice cream and then refreeze and have a little ice cream cake.
delicious,
Which is
and you
really
cut
about
into
one of
it.
the only good things you can do with panettone would
Yeah.
be that, and or French toast. You could make
I
French
said
toast
French
with.
toast,
Oh,
yeah.
did you say?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
It's good. Uh-oh. Oh, that means
Oh,
I
it's
have
a
to do
twinkle. Yes.
already.
Now get into specifics.
Okay, I'm going to stand up here. Okay, so right here, you are getting the 4-piece set, the Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day. This deal is only good until 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, when the new Twinkle Twinkle deal of the day launches. So in this deal of the day, you are getting the mini version of the warming mud mask. You are getting the mini version of the Dewy Eye Probiotic Eye Serum. You are getting the mini version of the Milk Drop Probiotic Serum. We're calling this a mini, but this is actually a very big bottle of
I know
serum.
it's not that much
Like,
smaller
when
than
you
the real
when
one.
you go to the fancy department stores and buy a serum, like this bottle is $200. I mean, it's a glass bottle. It's beautiful. And then my most favorite thing in the whole set is the raindrop, because one, I just love looking at it. I love standing here and spinning it like this, because it just looks so pretty. It's like a little work of art. But it is a beauty tool, and it's exceptionally hygienic because glass is non-porous, so no germs will adhere to it. You just run it under the water, and unlike your other beauty tools, whether they're scrapers or whether they're rollers, they're all doing the same thing. They're all increasing lymph drainage, they're all increasing circulation, but unless you're sterilizing those tools after every use, all of the bacteria that's on the surface of your bathroom counter, that was on your skin, all that bacteria is living in the little openings and crevices that are a natural part of stone. But glass is non-porous, so there's no little places for the bacteria to reside. So just running this under water, you completely cleanse it off. And as we were saying before, put it in the freezer. You can use it to depuff your eyes or to cool down your face. Just so many, many uses
So
for
what's
the
the
raindrop.
what's the deal, Brent?
Or you can
What's
just
the
sit
deal?
here and twirl it.
What's the deal?
Twinkle, twinkle deal of the day.
I know, but how much is it?
Oh, $45.
$45.
You're getting all 4 pieces.
Okay, everybody, just so we can prep, because we weren't able to think of a song last night. So and we've got a few minutes left. Tell us what song you want Under to sing.
While we talk about today's charity. So
Let me get Under over here. Under.
Under.
Come over here.
Ready?
Come.
You ready?
Come.
Okay, so today's charity is
Good
the
girl,
Lonely
come.
Well. Lucie chose this charity, and I'm glad because this charity is actually working on educational campaigns that will help eliminate single-source plastic use from going into our oceans. So it's a very, very important thing. It's something that we're working towards as a beauty company, how to reduce as much virgin plastic usage as possible. That's why we only use recycled plastic when we're making our bottles, or we use glass when we can. But this is a very important charity, and we're making a $1,000 donation to this charity
On behalf
tonight.
of all the Beekman neighbors, all of you, on your behalf, so thank you for supporting us so that we can support all these great charities throughout the 12 years.
All right, now, do you think Under's
Now,
going to sing?
Under,
Under, you
Under,
ready
come
to
here?
sing?
You going to come here?
You're going
Under,
to come sing. Let's go sing.
Let's sing.
Let's go sing. There you go.
Oh, well, we already did Oh Holy Night. Oh, we got Oh Christmas Tree. Come on, Under, come on. Come on.
Come here. Come
All right,
sing.
everybody. We're
Look
going to
at Under.
sing.
She's ready.
And then I think we should put our face in the water one last
close
time.
out?
To close it
All right,
out.
so we
Under, do you
leave
want to
the
put your
night-
face in the water?
You want to?
Under, look over here. Go look at the
you ready?
camera.
Look over the camera.
Come look at the camera. You going to do a Christmas tree?
You ready?
Are you ready?
You ready?
Oh,
Christmas Good job. That was good. She even brought the stars to put on top of the tree.
Under, good singing.
Good. You want to be the twinkle tree, right? Yeah.
Do you want to stick your face in ice
You
water?
do the
Under?
water? You want to stick it here?
All right, neighbors. That was the, what night was this?
Day 7.
Day 7.
Look,
So,
Under's going to do an ice facial.
Under just wants to drink the water. All right, so
we'll
we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Don't forget, the Twinkle Twinkle deal ends in 23 hours. Scoop it up. See
Ready?
you tomorrow.
Hello.